Do you want to know what one of the juiciest, most succulent treats that nature has to offer is? Honeycomb. But are you kind of unsure? How do I serve it? How do I eat this? Fear not, I'm going to tell you all. To help you out, I came up with 3 mouth-watering ways to enjoy fresh honeycomb, and all of them involve delicious cheeses. The iGourmet team sent me a most amazing package of all sorts of cheeses along with the raw honeycomb so that I got to try my hand at different ways of serving it, and I decided to share with you my very favorite ways. And iGourmet is an awesome website, if you don't know them, where you can get all sorts of artisanal products shipped to you if you don't live in a place where a lot of these things are available, or if you're just lazy like me and the day before a party, you'd actually rather spend time doing other things than shopping. The first thing you need to know about eating honeycomb is that you just can't. All you have to do is slice up a piece of it, pop it into your mouth, and let the delicious flavors just explode in your mouth. It is so good and so mouth-watering. And then afterwards, if you have a little bit of the waxiness in that bite that you took, you can swallow it, or if you want to, you can just take out that piece and discard it as well. Honey and cheese pair well together because of the contrast of the sweet and savory flavors, and also the contrast of the textures, the ooey gooiness of the honey versus the creaminess of the cheese. So naturally, the first place I thought of putting my honeycomb was on a cheese board. All you have to do is plop that honeycomb down in the middle of your cheese board, and then all of a sudden, with a few additional touches, you've made the most delicious decadent cheese board that you've ever seen. I topped mine with some Parmigiano from Brown Cow, and oh my God, it was so delicious. I put some toothpicks on the side so that people could just take the pieces of Parmigiano Reggiano, dip it into the honey, and enjoy. Another way to enjoy fresh honeycomb is in a salad, where it can really kick up the flavors of the fresh produce and of course the cheeses. So for this salad, I topped the fresh vegetables, the beets, the cucumbers, the apricots with this Roaring 40s blue, an Australian blue cheese that is one of the best blue cheeses I have ever had. And then I topped it with the pieces of fresh honeycomb, and it was so good that I wanted to cry. And finally, the pièce de résistance is the grilled cheese sandwich with tart apples and fresh honeycomb. So what I did here is I took the cheese, the Bûche de chèvre or goat cheese, and the tanginess of that cheese just sings with the honeycomb, with the crunch of the apple. It just kind of all comes together. I didn't think that much could improve my favorite grilled cheese sandwich until I met this honeycomb. Really, there are so many ways to enjoy fresh honeycomb. You could spread it on toast, you could have it on pancakes, you could garnish a cocktail with it. The possibilities are endless. And the most important thing is that you just try it, and then once you try it, I bet you will find out so many other ways that you could use it in your life. One of the really cool things about pairing honey with cheese is that the wine pairings totally changed from what I expected them to be. I had set up specific wines to go with each of these 3 dishes and found that in each case I was totally wrong and surprised, and I had to kind of rejigger and think up new things. If you want to know what wines I did come up with for these 3 treats, subscribe, click on the bell button to get notifications when my videos get published, and then come back for the next video.